Hi everyone, my name's Fran and today we're going to play The Sims 4. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So today I thought I would set myself a challenge and try and create myself within The Sims 4. I'm not particularly great in Create a Sim, and I've also not got any CC and I haven't got all the packs, but I will run through that as gameplay starts. But I just thought, let's see if we can create me. This might be something that I return to at a later date when I've got a few more of the packs and I might have downloaded some CC to see if I can improve upon it, because I already can think of the fact that there's not going to be the sort of clothes that I usually wear, but let's give it a go. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here we are on Create a Sim. So I've got a female presenting character that I'm going to call, I used to get called Fern a lot at school. I had a really good friend in my secondary school who was called Fern, but even since I've left school and we don't live in the same town now, I still get called it. So I'm going to use that name as her first name, and I'm also going to misspell my surname because I get that a lot as well. My pronouns are she, her. I've got a slightly lower voice, so I'm going to say it's there-ish. I'm a young adult and I'll leave all the rest as it is. Aspiration, I mean, I want to have a family at some point and I'd want to be the best parent, I think. Likes and dislikes, I mean, there isn't really a colour I'd say I dislike. I'm not the biggest fan of pink, but I'll leave that. Activity-wise, I obviously like gaming. Where is that? There. Media production. I'm not a fan of cooking, but I'm not going to put that in case I actually want to use the sim, because that will then make her eating very challenging. So I'll leave that as my sort of hobbies at the moment. And my traits. I'm definitely a family orientated. Family means the world to me. I'd probably say, and I think my family and my partner would say, that I'm quite clumsy, so I will go with that one. And I'd say I'm a bit of a goofball. Right, so let's get into creating me. I have got my profile picture on YouTube as the sort of picture I'm going to be working off of, to try and get it to look as close to me as I can. So start off with my skin tone. I'm slightly darker skinned than her naturally. Not quite that dark. I'd probably say about there. I have got quite a red undertone to my skin. And I'll remove that mole. I actually haven't got any moles on my face, and I'm not putting any wrinkles on. I refuse to do that. I have no scars. I mean, teeth wise, I'm a Brit, so my teeth aren't the best, but again, I'm not going to put her to have horrible teeth. Just can't do that to myself. So let's go to, I'm just going to change her hair because my hair is not red. I'd say my hair's that colour. And I'll get the eyebrows to match. But then let's actually sort of change her features a bit, because this does not look like me. I've got quite a round face. I think that face shape's probably the best, but I just need to bring in her chin a little bit more. As the general sort of face shape. My eyebrows are not that straight. I do have quite fair eyebrows actually. And I'll go into detailed edit mode in a bit. I'm just going to get it roughly right, and then I can start changing things. Just going to get all the makeup off as well. but I've got quite thin lips. My bigger lip's definitely bigger than my, sorry, my bottom lip is definitely bigger than my top. I think that's not a bad start. And then I'm going to go into detail edit mode and just change some little bits and bobs around, so I've actually got a bit more of an arch on my eyebrow. My eyes aren't quite so curved. I do have quite hooded lids as well. That's also not my eye colour, but I'll change that in a second. I've got quite chubby cheeks. Let me just change her eye colour as well. Well, I've got grey eyes. My eyes are a very odd colour. Like that. I've got quite a big chin. I don't have much space between my nose and my lips. That's not too bad. This is when family watch this video and think, that looks nothing like you. Let me change her hair as well, because that's not my sort of hair. I do most of the time, oops, have it down. And this is the bit I think I'm going to fall down on, because I don't think that they're going to have my sort of hair. That might be the closest, because it's quite straight, and it does sort of come to that sort of length, and I do have a bit of a side fringe that just doesn't really sit on my face. That's the only thing that's not quite right with this hair. The alternative is, if it's not down, I either have it half up, half down, or in a ponytail. So actually the hair that I did have is kind of what I would do, but again, my hair's not wavy. So yeah, it's like that when I have my hair up. Just sort of scrape it all back into a ponytail. And it's definitely not that one, because I don't keep my parting. Actually, I do scrape it all back over the top of my head. So I do think I'm going to start doing a look with the ponytail that I just had, if I can find it again, that one. So I'll go back into her face now and just put a little bit of makeup on. I don't, unless I'm filming, I don't actually wear a lot of makeup, but I'm going to do it as if I was filming. I like warm tones, well, not that much. Yeah, I'd say like that. I do a slight bit of liner, but nothing thick. It's hard because these eyes have got liner on them already. Is there one that hasn't? I might actually just keep what she's got, because that's sort of how I do my liner anyway. Cheeks, I just put a tiny little bit on my cheeks. Yep, sort of like that. And I very rarely wear a lipstick, but when I do, it's a sort of matte dark nude. That I would say is, well, not that dark. Sort of about that is what I would wear. And then go to accessories. I have my ears pierced, and would wear sort of studs or maybe a hoop. I usually wear silver jewellery just because it otherwise irritates my ear. I'm going to go for some little silver hoops. So, do I think that looks like my face? It's not great, but I don't think I'm going to get it much better. Let me just consult my picture again. It's hard because in my picture I am smiling. I think my nose is maybe a bit wider. Really when I need my partner in here so he can be honest with me and tell me that it looks nothing like me. And then I'm not very strong at all. Let me just, it's going to seem weird to make me naked, but I'm just going to take my clothes off just so that I can see her figure. And I'm slim-ish. I'm very pear-shaped. My hips and thighs are definitely where I carry my weight. This girl's a lot slimmer than me. Probably say that's me. Just going back, I realised accessories on the head is where necklaces are. I always wear a necklace, and it's usually always this ceramic necklace that my mum made. She's a very, very talented lady, but I wear it every single day. So it's definitely something that I'd need to have on here. Again, it's silver. And I guess that's probably the closest I'm going to find for it, maybe that heart. Yeah, that. So, I'm going to do 2 looks. I'll sort of do my winter and my summer look in the UK. So my winter look, I'm always in jeans, they're either black or they'd be dark blue. High-waisted. They're not high-waisted, but I don't actually know if I've got high-waisted jeans on here. They are, but I'm still in the skinny jean phase. Not the most fashionable of person. Like those. I'd always be wearing some socks, just, I was going to say boring socks, I actually never wear just plain socks really. It'll always be something on them. So something like that maybe with the black trim. And then on my shoes, this is sort of my winter look, I'd be wearing some little ankle boots. Something like those in brown. And you can normally see my socks because I'm, just so trendy. And then tops wise, to be honest, I'm very much a jumper girl. Again, being a Brit, you've got to be thinking about warmth. I'm just going to have a good look through and see if there is anything that screams Fran. Immediately I'm looking at something like this is something that I'd wear. This is looking more and more like me now. I'm dressing her as I would dress. Actually, if this is my winter look, I probably wouldn't have my hair up. So I'm going to do the other hairdo for this look, which was that one. It's rarely a hoodie. I do own hoodies, but it's rarely what I would wear. I do have a jumper that's like this. I'm going to say that's most like me. I don't actually have something that I would tuck in quite like this, but I do like high-necked tops. I wear quite a lot of those, especially in the winter months. So then I am just going to do her a second everyday look and pop her hair up. Like that. And then in the summer I'm usually in a dress or a jumpsuit. Actually, there is a jumpsuit that I wear a lot. Let's see if I can see something similar to that. It's actually like that if I'm having sort of if it's hot in England and we're having a sort of mooch about the house sort of day. Yes, it would be that. It's multicoloured, it's rainbow coloured, but they don't have that, and I would pair that with some flip-flops, which I have some just standard black flip-flops that I like to wear because they are so comfortable. So I am actually going to do a third look because I would also either be in a dress. I'm just trying to think of a dress, so actually if I can find the one that's in my profile picture, which again is high necked. I'm just trying to think of my other dresses aren't, like the one I'm in today is a lower cut dress. There isn't anything that particularly matches my style as close enough as I would like. I think this one is similar to the dress that's on my profile picture. It's the right colour and the right sort of cut. I just, again, it's a full sleeve, full to the floor dress, so I wouldn't have this underneath it, but this is something I could see myself wearing, which I would pair with some sandals in the summer. Again, in the summer I wouldn't have that underneath it necessarily, but for the purposes of this I would sort of pair it like that. And then something I have noticed that I've forgotten to do on all of them is other than today when my fingernails are bare, I would always have nail varnish on. In the winter I'd probably just have a nude. But in the summer with sort of this outfit I'd have a really bright colour, so I'd have like an orange to match that. And that one I could have anything, so I'd probably go for like a bright blue or something just to give it a pop of colour. And I would actually, in that dress, I'd have my necklace up over the top, but obviously this dress has got a collar, so it's not going to do that. So yeah, that is me. I am just going to do the other outfits for if I were to use this sim at any point. For a formal look, I would definitely have a long dress on. Just sort of thinking of the dress I've got on today, it's similar to this. It's just not got a particular swatch that matches. Oh, it doesn't have cutouts actually. But that might be the closest to the sort of thing I would wear. I like an A-line sort of style skirt. It works well on my silhouette because I'm a bit pear-shaped. I am going to stick with that one. I know you can't really see her shoes, but I can see them poking out a little bit and it's annoying me. I would have on probably some open toe heels with something like this. But not as high as the ones that she's got on. Can't particularly see them, so I'm not going to put too much emphasis on them. I do like a good support in my shoe though, so I'm going to say I'd probably be wearing those. Again, with her accessories, she's taken her necklace off, which is annoying. I'd probably have an updo, and I'd try and do something a bit fancier. I'm not the best with hairstyles, but I would give it a go. I'd maybe try something like that. Oh no, I would not be able to do that. I'm going to go with this. I wouldn't be able to do this, but I do quite like doing like a quiff and then a messy bun. I think that suits me quite nicely. And again, I would still be wearing my mum's necklace. And I might wear some slightly different earrings for something like this. And I'd again probably just have a slightly darker lipstick on. But I wouldn't really change much with my eyes. I'm not particularly adventurous with my eye makeup. I do like a dark lip. I'd probably wear something like that. Athletic wear. I'm not the biggest fan of activity. I wouldn't be wearing makeup. I hate wearing makeup to the gym if I'm running. It makes me feel really sticky. Again, I would just scrape my hair up out of the way. I wouldn't have any jewellery on. Just a sports bra. I've got a sort of maroony coloured one and some shorts. Something like that, and just some normal running trainers. And with some little ankle socks, which I'm not going to have, so I'll just pick sort of smallish ones. That would be me going for a run. Sleepwear, my favourite pyjamas, my best friend got me them. They are so cosy. They're not going to have exactly the right sort of style. They are similar to this. No, they're a sort of a button up with trousers. So I'm going to go with this as the most sort of correct colour, style, sorry, and they're red, the ones that I'm thinking of. So that's going to be the closest, and I only actually wear sort of boot slippers, so they don't have those sort of ones, so I would not wear anything. And to bed again, I haven't got any makeup on. I'm just going to take her makeup off. Oh, I love that hat. I would not wear that to a party. I love what she styled herself in. It is something that I would wear, but it's not something that I own. I would probably wear... It depends the sort of party. Because I have got a leather jacket that I love that I would just wear some black jeans with. If it was sort of like a house party, but if it was like going out for a meal that's not like a really formal thing, if it was just like a birthday celebration or something, I would potentially wear something a bit nicer. I'm going to go with this. Am I? Let me just have another look. Yeah, I am going to go with this, just change her shoes. It's nothing particularly exciting, but I'm taking this as sort of quite an informal party, really. And I would just wear some trainers. Swimwear, I'm always in a bikini. It's not anything special, it's just a dark green, which I don't think we're going to have, so I'm going to say that's the sort of closest to what I would wear. Yeah, it's a halter neck, so that works. And I also have realised that I always have a ring on. So I'm just going to put that on every outfit as well. I'd actually probably have my hair up when we were... So I think they're the finished looks. So we've got 3 looks for sort of my everyday, of slightly sort of jeans, a bit more cash, summer cash and summer smart. Then my formal, and there's sort of not really anything that does match my wardrobe, but that's sort of something I would wear. Athletic wear, sort of thing I'd be wearing. For sleep, it's just some button-up pyjamas, but they didn't have any bottoms that sort of worked, so that's what I would wear to that. This is my party look, if it was quite a casual party of just like meeting up with a group of friends. My swimwear, just a basic bikini, and then I've done sort of another outfit for a hot weather look and a cold weather look. So I think that's fun complete, so I'm going to save. So that was me creating myself within The Sims. I did say at the start of this video that I would let you know what packs I've been able to use during this video, so I'll write all those in the description box of this video. Please let me know how you think I did in the comments section down below, and this might be a video that I revisit later on in the future, that once I've got new packs, or if I've ever downloaded any CC, that maybe I can use that to sort of make the sim look a little bit more like me. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this sort of content, and subscribe to my channel to see more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everybody.